Welcome, folks. Rob, along with Matt Sharver, as well as Keith White is right there.
I'm here.
He's just said he's here. He's not going to show up yet.
I don't want him to leave now.
Travis Wilson's here with us, or he's been here with us. We'll see if he comes back in a minute. And
yes.
Matt is yawning, so he must be sleepy.
No, I just ate.
Nah, we just ate too. Yeah, we just got back. Well, we was texting you.
What popped up?
Yeah, we got a pop up here. When we was texting you, we was at the restaurant just getting ready to get us something to eat. So
yeah,
there we go. What the hell that was? Yeah.
So Rob, you decided you opted to go and not purchase the highlight maker hoops.
Let's see. What did I do right now? What did I end up doing? StreamYard. Yeah. What the hell did I do there by accident?
There he is.
I'm gonna do that. There we go. From what I see of it, I'm not sure that's my game. Now, is it yours?
Oh yeah. I mean, I've got a whole table today. I was cutting cards.
Really?
For the championship final. I was cutting everything, and I've been waiting for like 3 years for this game. So.
Yeah, was the Champions League final today too?
Yeah. So I was doing that
Who
before,
won that?
And then I watched Real Madrid won. Liverpool lost. So
did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm glad of that. You?
What was I going to ask about
the cards about the hoops, the history maker hoop? I mean,
no, they did officially release that now. Was it May 16th or thereabouts with that?
Yeah, it was
they
early.
pushed
They
it
did
back
it
a
early.
little bit. They pushed it back in June, I think.
No, it's released now. It's released. You can order it on the site.
But
Remember, you're ordering the highlight version. You're ordering the highlight maker hoops.
Yeah,
the history maker hoops.
Yeah, I might want
is going to be later.
One.
Yeah.
The highlight's really good. The highlight lets you play because you can generate stats, but you can play a full game in 15 minutes, generate all the stats, and it's not a quick play. I mean, it's a quick play, but it's not like one of those where it's not a score generator. There's a narrative to the game. It's really, I'm so excited that it's finally out. I've literally been waiting for this since he announced he was working on it like 2 years ago. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tim, we're going to invite you, bud. Invitation's out there. He can come on now if he wants to. I just saw him. Is it actual NBA teams or is it fictional teams?
No, it's NBA, it's ABA, it's there's a fictional set. There's college. There's college homebrew sets. The colleges aren't made by Keith, but they're made by obviously play fans, people that are really.
How far back? What year was the first year he's got generated?
He's got a 64, 65 season. He's got a season in the 70s.
Great set too.
Yeah, I have the all-time great set, the all-time 75 best players, the 95, 96, 85, 86 set. Yeah, he's going to keep adding sets. I did the 95, 96 because that's, I've started following basketball before that. But that is the closest season to when I started watching. I started watching
95, 96. Who was maybe
was
the
that when
Spurs?
Jordan came back or right before?
No, that was so 95, 96 was their first of their first championship of their second three-peat. So they beat Seattle in the finals that year.
All right.
It wasn't very much long before Seattle relocates.
No, Seattle relocated in the 2002, 2003.
02,
Because Kevin Durant played 1 year in Seattle.
Yes.
It was
so
Oklahoma City because
02.
Yeah.
Memphis was.
What's up, Arnold? Arnold Hunter. Welcome to Arnold as well.
Arnold?
Yeah. You certainly can come on and broadcast. Let's invite. I'm inviting everybody on tonight. Tim can come on. Yep. Yeah. Keith White's here right beside of me right here. I hear his stomach's growling. He ain't eating nothing.
No, that's my throat.
He hadn't eaten nothing all week.
I got burp music coming up on me.
He hadn't eaten nothing all week. We've starved a man to death.
Oh yeah, right. I've been eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and desserts.
We've been rocking and rolling pretty good. Arnold, I'm gonna take some too if you'd like to come in.
I've had ice cream 3 of the last 4 nights. Also brownie. We got that last night.
Yeah. Was the brownie any good?
We've had strawberry pie.
Oh yeah, my mom makes strawberry pie. You ever ate that before?
Strawberry pie?
Yeah.
No dice on the original
This is
email. I sent you an email. Oh. Yeah, strawberry pie's got like gelatin in it and stuff.
Yeah, I mean we have down here in Tampa area, and we have every year, every late February, early March, we have what's called the Strawberry Festival over in Plant City, which is probably where most of you get your strawberries from. So yeah, I mean strawberry pie, but mainly strawberry shortcake. You know, you just have a little shortcake, and you have this fresh strawberries cut up, a little bit of Cool Whip on top.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
All right. So Tim says he didn't get the invitation. Arnold, let's see if Arnold and Tim will this time. I bet I didn't get the email there.
Let me see if I can show you. Like the home brews are pretty good. Let me just show you like one of the cards if you can see.
I'm sending invitations, so we can't see you, we can hear you. Okay.
So this is one of the homebrew cards, so the quality is really good.
Give me just 1 minute. All right, now we can see you, bro. All right, now I'm actually getting somebody that says they can't get to my eBay network. Wow. Did you have any problem finding my eBay network, Matt?
No,
No.
actually, I get email alerts when you put new stuff on there, and I just click on the link.
Oh, really? Every time I post something new, you end up getting it. You get
I get like a notice, like you're saved. I just saved you as a seller, so it says like you're saved seller.
Yeah.
Posted something. Okay. Take a look. Yeah.
Robkin _6 is not showing up on eBay any longer. What? Are you kidding me?
Somebody report you?
No, I hope the hell not. I don't know. See if maybe Matt can see if I'm still up there. Shit. I hope I am. I hope. Keith just had 2 Choco Tacos ice cream. Recovering from the COVID, unfortunately, great to have you guys on. Oh, Travis.
Yeah, those Choco Tacos, those are good too. It's kind of like the taco shell is kind of like a waffle cone, and it's got ice cream and chocolate and stuff in the middle.
Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness.
Those are good.
Mm-hmm. You know what? It may be case sensitive. Is it case sensitive, Matt?
I don't know, because again, I only get to your page from the link.
I bet it is. Let me do that. Let me send it to him like that. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you might as well show that to the crowd. You might as well show that to the room. You might as well.
Solitary game.
Dude, that's a solitary game. Check it.
Well,
lower it down a little bit. Lower it down because you got to lower her a little bit. Well, you have to go down.
I got to bring her up first. Whoops, it didn't come up yet. Oh my God. I don't know. This is kind of tough to do because you got to get the timing just right. And I can't get the timing right.
It's not this. It was that picture right there.
No, it's this one here. I don't know. I doesn't want to go back to it now, but
had some little girl in blue jean shorts cutting
like a denim skirt. Blowing ass.
Blowing ass. Okay, bro. Wife thought, oh, you know what? We'll have Keith up this week. He'll teach Rob.
Well, yeah, that's right. I mean, we had. I made sure everything was politically correct all week.
Huh?
I kept everything politically correct all week.
Okay. All right. You make them fuckers believe it. I know damn well. I know what the hell happened this week. You can tell the people what I say. Shoot. You can shit the people's part of the week, but you can't shit on them none of the week. Huh? But man, it's talking some stuff
Yeah,
on there.
we had seafood this week. We had
Pizza. Oh, I took my man everywhere we could go. We
Where the hell? It's like
we went to the
the
ice cream shop 2 nights in a row.
Well, that's
We went to the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah,
that was the first. That was the first night you got here.
And then you cooked a ton of stuff on Monday.
Oh yeah. Now I grilled hot dogs,
hamburgers, corn.
I had my chili. He
had
he scored it.
Salad,
he scored it.
Salad.
Yeah, we had all sorts of
coleslaw.
He scored me a 9-8. I was
pie.
like, okay, you don't have to do that shit just because you stay with me.
And
it was pretty good. I liked it.
Getting a home field advantage on some of that scoring there.
Oh yeah, man! I did get some home field advantage on some of the scoring of my cooking. Anyway, I didn't do much, bro. It was like every night. Why do you want to go tonight? Okay, tonight we'll go to the baseball game. Tonight, so Monday we pretty much stayed in. Wednesday.
I don't remember what we did last week.
Oh, Wednesday we went to the.
Oh, Sunday we went to the bingo thing. So we
went to bingo during the afternoon.
And then we stopped at that diner.
Chef's. Yeah.
Chef's diner.
But we went to the bingo hall. We only there at the bingo hall about 3 hours. I
had a taco salad. I had a hamburger.
BLT?
Yeah,
BLT. Yeah.
But that,
taco salad, hamburger, BLT,
I didn't
fries.
Eat that much going into that, though.
No, we hadn't eaten much that morning.
But. Keith, you're gonna have to check your cholesterol on that.
Oh well, yeah, I know. But
Matt eats right. Matt eats proper. Matt, you don't eat all that fat food, do you?
My cholesterol's super good. I just had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and they went over my blood work, and my cholesterol was
really
way low. So I was really happy about that.
Oh, okay.
Now I eat pretty bad. What I do is I try and balance it out. Like I try and eat good during the week, and then on the weekends I try and be like, okay, I'm gonna, I'll have.
Now, do you work at home? You work from home?
Yeah, I work at home.
Yeah, so that helps a little bit that you can kind of pick out what you want to eat during the week.
Yeah, I usually will eat like for
you
lunch.
Don't have to leave
like a salad or a baked potato.
You don't have to go out for lunch and end up driving by the McDonald's and the Hardee's or the Burger King and all that bullshit.
We did Hardee's one morning too. That was the last.
Oh, Hardee's is so good. Hardee's is great.
All right, something is up here. I don't know what is going on, so I gotta try to email Tim here one more time.
It sounds like Tim's having the same problem I used to have. Like, I'd have to have you send the link like 4 or 5 times, and I would get the link finally, and then the next morning I would have all 5 emails that you sent the following morning in my inbox.
Really?
I had that happen before.
All right, let's see. Arnold is out there. I'm gonna send it as a wide ass email. So let's get to Harris. He's probably working. He'll send me something back. Damn, Rob, why don't you send me something in the middle of the night? Yeah, we'll send one to Mike. Yeah, Mike. So, how I think it's how'd you like the way the draft went?
Dude, I love the draft. I was so happy with our draft.
Yeah. We were so hoping to have you on here.
There was no signal in there. It was ridiculous. I had like one bar. Everything I tried to get was just, it wouldn't load. Like the page would just like not load. It would just try. So it was pointless.
How many people you think were probably in Tampa Stadium? 15,000?
No. It was only like, I would say 5 or 6. They don't. It's not like it's like a lottery. They're not like letting everybody. They used to let everybody come. Yeah, they used to let everybody come. You could just come. I used to do that when I was in college.
Did you have to pay to go in?
No. You literally.
Oh, okay.
Go,
I would have figured that at least said, $5 a head. But even for $5, you would have went in there. I'm sure for $5 you would have went in.
Oh yeah, no. But a lot of people
they could have made some money. Their marketing people are stupid.
I'm kind of stupid myself here at the moment.
Well, now it's reserved. Well, now it's reserved just for season ticket holders. So 20 years ago, it was, you can come, but now it's season ticket holders.
Right. He wants to know who Tampa drafted.
I don't remember. Right?
They had the last pick in the first round.
No, we traded down. We had 27, and we traded
That's
down.
right. You didn't have nobody in the first round.
pick. Yeah, we had the first pick in the second round. We took Logan
Right.
Hall.
Remember.
Yeah, because
who we wanted. He was on our list. So
yeah. See, so all we covered was the first round, and they didn't have a pick at night.
Yeah, I covered more like the first 15 picks, and then I was kind of clueless after that.
Yeah. Did he get? Now, where did Nakobe Dean go?
I think he went to Philadelphia, didn't he?
I think so too. We'll see what happens with that because they're saying he still needs surgery. So we'll see what happens with that. But he was a better player than 35th or whatever the hell he went, 38th or whatever. He was better than that.
There was a lot of really good value. I mean, I know that the Bucks liked Lewis Seen and they liked Logan Hall and they liked a couple other guys. And the whole thing was when they were at 27, they looked at it and they said, we have 6 guys on our list that we want. If we drop down, we'll get one of them because we don't think they're
maybe 2.
Yeah, so what they ended up getting one of the guys they wanted, and from what I've read so far from mini camps, William Golston, who's been with the Bucks for 10 years as a defensive lineman, he didn't compare him to this player. He just said he has more athleticism, but he said he has more athleticism than J.J. Watt. He said he's 6'6", 290 pounds, and he's more athletic than J.J. Watt. He said he's slippery, scary good. So it's to me, it's just it's another home run pick by Jason Light. I think he's a very underrated GM just because we have Tom Brady and free agents want to come here. But if you look at all of our big star players, they're drafted. Other than Brady, they're all drafted.
What's the hate for Brady going to Fox? I mean, what's up with that? I mean,
hate him whatever he does.
Right. I guess people hate him whatever he does.
Mike Florio has an axe to grind, and I don't know what his axe is, but he's a joke here in Tampa.
Yeah.
I mean, he predicts all this bullshit, and it never comes true, and he's always got a reason as to why it didn't happen, and it was going to happen, but then this happened instead. I don't even go to Pro Football Talk anymore because he's so full of shit, and all he wants to do is shit on Tampa, and he's. For some reason, he has an axe to grind with Tampa. I don't know what it is. And he has an axe to grind with Bruce Arians, and I don't know what that is either because Bruce Arians was never considered an asshole. All of a sudden, he comes to Tampa, and all we hear about is how players, and only from Mike Florio, from no one else. But Mike Florio, all of a sudden, Bruce Arians has got problems in the locker room. No, he doesn't. There's not a single reporter locally that they laughed. They literally, I read an article today, and they poked fun at Mike Florio again for bullshit rumors.
Is the path to the playoffs easier this year than last year without Matty Ice being in the division? With who knows who the hell
still being in the
division. Cam Newton being in the division along with the other kid that's going to be the starter.
Darnold.
Darnold. And then New Orleans still has no quarterback. You can call Hill what the hell you want to. He's not a quarterback. Is it going to be a bit easier? I know, not easy, I know, but is it going to be a bit easier for Tampa to get in there, even as a wild card this year, if they have to, than last year, being that these teams are kind of not rebuilding, but at least trying to get a stronger foundation? What do you think?
Well, this is the year to capitalize on the weak conference, not even just the division. Problem is you have to stay healthy, and the Bucks did not stay healthy, and you can't help staying healthy. I mean, the injuries are just there, but the statistical probability of the Bucks going through the amount of injuries that they had this season for 2 years in a row is almost impossible. I mean, it was insane the amount of injuries the team had. I mean, with that playoff game against the Rams, we had one wide receiver, and we were playing with one wide receiver, running backs, and a bunch of tight ends, and they still came back from 24 points down.
Yeah, and almost won.
And almost won. Yeah, I mean, and it wasn't a bad, people.
And the team's going to be the coach this year is actually the defensive coordinator or whatever from last year.
Todd Bowles,
Todd
right?
Bowles. Yep.
Todd Bowles.
Absolutely excellent pick to be the head coach. So happy about that.
Division record this year. If they go 5-1 in the division, are you happy with that? Or do you think this team is so much better than the other three teams. They should be able to go 6-0. What do you think?
I think the Saints defense is ranked pretty high, so that could be.
Yeah. The Saints are always going to probably give us a problem for whatever reason.
Especially on the road for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost a mental thing at this point. As a fan, and again, I'm a fan. I have no control over the game, but as a fan, I don't look at the Saints roster. I'm not scared. There's nothing that I look at our roster and we can beat the Saints. I don't know why we don't.
Right.
But I know Dennis Allen is a good defensive coordinator, and he's put together some good game plans against us. He's really good with putting Marshawn Lattimore in a position to battle with Mike Evans most of the night. But I don't put anything past New Orleans. I don't worry about. As a fan, I'm not worried about how we do in the division. It's just get to the playoffs. I do think we should be one of the top 2 seeds. I'd like to be the top seed so that we get the bye. But it's all about getting in the playoffs.
And getting to play at home, too, makes a difference.
Yeah, getting at least one home game, if not 2.
How many carries do you think Fournette is good for in a year? Is he good for like an average of 15 a game, or can he do more than that?
I think they want to run the ball more. They do. It's just we haven't been nearly as effective in pass protection. And so I think the idea is, like Todd Bowles said just like a week ago during the first minicamp, he said, listen, if we need to run it 50 times, we'll run it 50 times. If we need to pass it 50 times, we'll pass it. The end game is to win. We're not going into a game. We'll go in with a game plan, of course, but if we find during the game we need to run it 50 times, that's what we'll do. And if we have to pass it 50 times, that's what we'll do. I think Fournette is the RB1, but I think Rashad White, who is a kid we drafted in the, I think it was the third.
And there was a running back they had last year, correct me if I'm wrong, that filled in pretty nicely when Fournette wasn't on. Either was not in the lineup or unable to go at 100%.
Well, we had Ronald Jones, but he's out of town now. Ronald Jones was terrible.
Oh, he's no longer
pass pro.
Okay.
Yeah, but we have Rashad White. We have Giovanni Bernard. We have Kershawn Vaughn.
Was it the Bengals or the Patriots?
The Cardinals quarterback is stating that he's worth $75 million, and he's saying if he's going to sign a 4-year deal for $300 million. Is he worth? Now, number one, do you think the Cardinals even consider signing him for $75 million a year, 4 years?
No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I don't know what the Cardinals are thinking, but I wouldn't do it.
All right, right. Is he in your top 5 quarterbacks currently in the NFL?
No. Guys that get paid, every guy is the highest until you're not the highest 2 weeks later or a year later.
Right.
And quite honestly, the salary cap better accelerate and grow at a pretty rapid pace, because this is getting to be untenable. Now we have left tackles making $20 million. You got quarterbacks making $45 million. You got shutdown corners making $25 million. Top receivers paying. There's only so much money you can have on a team. You got to have 53 guys on the roster.
Yeah.
So the cap really needs to go up quite a bit, and it probably will with the new TV deal. But right now, I'm like,
quarterback. Notice there's a name that's not there.
Oh yeah, the Panthers depth chart at quarterback. Number 1 is Sam Darnold. Number 2,
PJ Walker.
Idea? Who?
PJ Walker.
He's number 3. Number 2,
Matt Corral went to the Saints.
Yeah.
Matt Corral with the Panthers.
Oh, he went to the Panthers. Okay,
And then 4. They got 4.
Who? No, hang on. Matt Corral. He didn't go to the Saints. He went to the Commanders, right?
Panthers.
Who went to the Commanders? Oh, the kid from North Carolina.
Yeah,
Sam
they got
Howell.
the stupid ass
Not
Sam
Matt Corral,
Howell,
Sam Howell.
Yeah.
which was a stupid pick because he had an awful senior year. He wasn't worth what they gave. Guess who their number 4 quarterback is? It's Darnold, Corral, Walker, Davis Cheek. You ever heard of him?
No.
I haven't either.
I
thought we thought what's the name had re-signed. We thought Cam Newton re-signed with him.
No, Cam Newton.
No. So Cam Newton must be he must be a Hall of Famer. Shit, he must be a He must be a free agent still. Maybe he'll be willing to sign for $40 million, just like Kaepernick. Kaepernick says he'll sign for $40 million.
Oh, Cheek played at Elon.
Oh, he played at Elon College down in North Carolina. Shesterkin makes 2 big saves next trip down the ice. The Rangers score 1-0 Rangers.
We need that to go 7 games. We need that to go 7 games. We need the Rangers to win tonight.
I want Carolina to win it. I want Carolina to win it, though.
Oh, well, I mean, if Carolina wins the series, that's better. I'd prefer to play Carolina.
They help Tampa out, you mean?
Well, yeah, but I want it to go 7 games, but I would prefer to play Carolina.
I want to see a Canadian team win it this year. I want to see Edmonton win it all this year. I like to see Edmonton.
You're gonna have to. I think. Hey, you got to put your money on Tampa. Still, we're still the champs, back to back. We're going for a 3-peat. Playing very well all of a sudden. Things really turned around in Game 6 against Toronto, and since then we've been flying.
J.D. McKissick, did he do anything good last year for Washington?
J.D. McKissick, wide receiver,
running back out of
Arkansas State. He played some, yeah. Edmonton, Colorado should be a fun conference final. I agree, Tim. I think it goes at least 6 games. They've got a couple players on Edmonton nobody even mentions. Yamamoto is a good player. He really is a good player. And then Nugent Hopkins plays on his second line. And what they really need is another winger for him to help him out. If Draisaitl ever was taken down off of 2 and off of 1, put down to 2 with Nugent Hopkins. But you can't do it, too, because I realize Nugent Hopkins, he has his other guys, but the other kid, McDavid, needs Draisaitl. He really needs him because he's just a big type of influence. They're playing in New York tonight. Watch out. That can go to a Game 7. It really could.
I hope it does. I hope the more days
rest. You just got to hope Tampa doesn't get lackluster, though, by being off a week. They're going to be off a week.
I did think about that when we swept the Panthers. I thought I don't want to be off too much, but with Braden Point's injury and the fact that we went 7, games and grinded with Toronto, I was like, you know what? I'd rather take the rest than not be healed up and not have the full amount of rest that we possibly can. Because I think the team needs it. Because we are older, and if we do win a 3rd in a row. That's it. We're not going to win 4 in a row. It's not.
Yeah. Do you think they go? Do you think they start tearing the team down just a little bit in the offseason?
I don't think they tear the team. No, because they're in a good cap situation. I don't think they tear the team down. I just think winning 4 in a row would be damn near impossible. And it's hard enough.
You got the hottest goalie out there right now. You got the hottest goaltender out there.
He's the best goalie in the world. I mean, he's
really playing well. He's playing well. Will the other kid come back to centerman?
Point?
No. The one who was out a year he won't play real well a few years ago. Now he's really, really playing well. What the hell's his name?
The Lightning?
Huh?
The Lightning?
Yeah.
Braden Point's out right now.
Is he number 88? What is his name?
88's Vasilevsky.
Oh, no, it's not Vasilevsky then. What the hell?
Well, yeah, he's goalie.
One of the forwards, though. I can't think of his name. Yeah, Stamkos, Steve Stamkos. Any chance he retires after this year, you think?
Oh, I don't know. He's been in Tampa his whole career. He had a chance to leave, never left. I don't think so. There's no talk of him retiring, and
still got plenty of money on that contract. Tim got it down. Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if he did. He's been through hell with the organization. He's if anything, he's probably going to go down as the most celebrated player in franchise history. Over LeCavier, over St. Louis.
Points getting there, though. Points getting up that high too. He's picking up popularity nationwide. I would say right now he's the most popular. I would say he's the most popular player on the team right now, Braden Point.
he's probably the most impactful. But I mean, when I'm just talking about like a foundation, and a guy that is celebrated for his entire career. I mean, Stamkos has been here. Vinny left. Marty St. Louis left. Stamkos has had a chance to leave. He had a chance to go back home to Toronto. He turned it down. To me, it's not all about all-nice production. It's about the leader that he is.
Yeah.
And I think Stamkos, to me, would be the most celebrated. It doesn't mean he can't be passed. It doesn't mean he wouldn't be, passed statistically either. But as a person that like a face of the franchise is like, hey, that's a guy when you think of the Lightning, you think of Steven Stamkos.
Hall of Famer?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay.
He's had a Hall of Fame career, yeah.
Okay. All right. Is Point a Hall of Famer?
Oh, I don't know that he's played long enough. I mean, right now he keeps doing what he's doing. Yes.
It's his 6th year, isn't it? Right.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't say that he's cemented a Hall of Fame career. Neither would I say Nikita Kucherov has.
Right.
It's so hard because you got to look at longevity too. I know longevity isn't the only thing, but it's
right.
Guys, it's like the NBA. Guys, and even baseball now, guys have hot 2-3 seasons, and they're the best in their position, and then all of a sudden they go away.
Yeah.
So you have to see some sort of a consistent.
Kind of like Jim Edmonds. Jim Edmonds played out there with St. Louis, then the Angels, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared. Poof.
Yep.
And really, we didn't know where he went to. Here's a fun comparison for hockey to basketball. Pat Maroon is the Robert Horry of hockey. Yeah, Robert Horry. You know how many rings he's got?
Doesn't Horry have 6 or 7 rings? He's
7,
got with the Spurs, the Lakers, rings. The Rockets.
Well, and then I see it on Facebook the other night, and they got him with 7 rings, and he's looking down, and 23. He's got 6 on his fingers, and I'm thinking, don't even do that. Don't even do that shit. Don't even pull that bullshit.
Hey, Rob,
he's trolling.
Yeah. Looking at the Chiefs are going to be the all-hyphen team this year. Starting running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah.
Receivers Juju Smith-Schuster and Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's a USF product, man. He's a USF kid.
Oh, really?
Oh, is he? That's all for.
Power play goal for the Rangers. They're up 2-0 on the Hurricanes. Pat Maroon. Any idea how many rings Pat Maroon has, or how many cups he's won?
Well, he's going for his 4th in a row this year because he won 1 with St. Louis, and he's won 2 with us. That's 3. I think that's all he's won. But he's going for his 4th in a row with us.
2-0 Rangers.
2-0. I was just wondering if maybe he'd won some other place. Did he win with the Sharks?
I don't believe so.
No.
He might have. I knew one with St. Louis the year that they were, like almost dead last in the West, and they just made that run.
Tim, how many total has Maroon already got? I want to say he's got 5 already. But I could be wrong.
He's really popular here in Tampa.
Pat Maroon's a good player. He only has the 3 rings. Okay. Phillies up 2-1 right now. It's the top of the 4th against the Mets. Phillies are 4 games under 500. Yep. And Taijuan Walker is pitching to Johan Camargo right now. So the Phillies trying to get back on track.
2-1, 2-0.
Yeah, going out on a limb, Chiefs will not make the playoffs this year, says Travis Wilson.
That's a big limb because almost half the conference gets in now.
Yeah, that's right, because you get 8 teams in.
Well, I think they make the playoffs, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be a bloodbath in that AFC West. That AFC West is ridiculous. It is loaded.
Denver, right now, if I had to pick a team, I would say Denver. The most overrated team, I think, is San Diego. I think San Diego or Los Angeles, whatever. The Chargers, I think they're overrated. Mm-hmm. I think their quarterback is not near as good as people say he is. Herbert, I don't think he's the top.
About the Raiders too,
and the Raiders, yeah. Well, who knows what the damn Raiders are going to do? They may have Kaepernick starting by game 1. So what the hell? We don't know what the hell he's going on. But Chargers, to me, they've got too many question marks for me. They're great defensively, but their offense is good.
They have a running back that's good, right?
They got a good running attack. They do have a good running attack.
Eckler or something like that.
Darlene is really going off in there. Let's see. Schwarber's up now. Schwarber's up 2 outs.
Here.
Huh?
Come on, Schwarber.
You heard her say, yeah. Come on, Schwarber. Bases loaded, top of the fourth for the Phillies right now. Are you a big Rays fan?
Oh yeah, I'm all Tampa, baby.
You're all Tampa now.
Rays, Lightning, Bucks. Except the only thing I'm not is in basketball. Basketball is Miami because we don't have a team here.
You do have Miami or Orlando?
Miami.
Oh, you're a Miami fan. Okay.
Tampa Bay, right?
Yep. Tampa Bay. That's right.
Let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh, thank you, America. Okay, that's nothing wrong with that. So when's the last time you went to the Trop?
Last time I went to the Trop, probably a couple of years ago. It's a pain in the ass drive over the bridge. I'm like an hour away from.
Really?
I'm in Hillsborough County. I'm at the most northern part of Hillsborough County, and that means I got to drive all the way through Hillsborough, all the way into Pinellas County, just to get to the Trop, and it's a pain in the ass.
So you go out,
but it's right there. It's right there at the stadium, though, right? It's right there at.
Yeah, I mean, you right as soon as you get off the exit, it's there.
It's right there where the football field is.
No.
Oh, it's not close
Raymond
to
James Stadium. Raymond James Stadium's in Hillsborough County. Raymond James Stadium is probably.
So that's closer to you.
20-minute drive from me. Yeah, I'm probably 20 minutes away from Raymond James Stadium.
See, I thought the football.
No, one is across the bridge in Pinellas, which is considered St. Petersburg.
Okay.
Clearwater, and Raymond James Stadium is like now you don't have to get on a highway. You just get on a street called Dale Mabry here, head south. It's on your left hand side. 20 minutes down, and it's only 20 minutes because of the lights, the traffic lights. So it's really not that far.
Is it a reasonable price to get in? And she's calling Schwarber.
I can hear.
Is it a reasonable price to get into Tampa to watch a game for the Rays for what you get, or are the prices still like major league prices, or like can you get behind the dugout and sit for $50 or less, or is it $150, or we're talking $300 if you get a good seat? How much a seat's there?
So it depends on the opponent. So if you're playing the Red Sox or the Yankees, or you're playing a prime opponent, then you're gonna hate your lane.
They switch prices on you guys.
Depending on the opponent, yeah.
No shit. They're not allowed to do that in Pennsylvania. They have to keep the ticket price level.
Yeah, it depends. So if you're going to like a what they would consider like a premium opponent, then you're going to pay more. But otherwise, the tickets are fairly priced. The issue is it's in a bad area. There's nothing around, and no one wants to cross that bridge. There are more people in Hillsborough County.
Is it like in a dangerous part of town?
Nothing dangerous. There's just nothing going on in that area. There's no pre or post game activity.
It's not like you get shot at in the parking lot, shit like that.
No, not like that. No. It's just there's nothing to do.
So
it really needs to be in Hillsborough County.
Guardians beat the Tigers earlier today, 8-1. Guardians still under 500. They do that in Cleveland as well. Depends on the opponent. Hot garbage. Yeah. They're not allowed to do it in Philly. They're not allowed to do it in Pittsburgh. They have to set a steady ticket price. And a lot of times it bites Pittsburgh in the ass because, if you set that ticket price up here, this weekend we got the red hot Reds that's coming into town with 15 wins and Pittsburgh with their 17 wins. But the only problem is we've played 45 games already and they both suck and nobody wants to come.
So they can't drop the price below.
They can't drop it for the series. But they can lower them. If they're willing to lower them, they have to keep them in a certain rate. That's why I don't understand the Oakland A's. The Oakland A's, had 2,300 people. So 2,300 people at a game. Lower your ticket price. Boom. $30 to park. I heard that the other day. A friend of mine said $30 to park at Oakland. 5 people get in the car, go to the game, charge them $20 to park. Then they get to the gate, give them a ticket for $25 and let them sit wherever they want to. You may get 10,000 people there, you dummies. Then you can sell the hot dogs.
Yeah,
you can sell all this stuff. But you're dumb. You're idiots.
They don't want to be in Oakland anymore. They don't want to be in Oakland.
I understand
That's
it,
why they
but
don't do
still,
it.
market yourself. Don't go broke in the process, you dumbasses. You're
Well, they're
paying
not going
Billy
broke. They got revenue sharing. They're not going broke.
Billy
They're just being
Bean,
assholes.
Billy Bean made the first 14 games. That was his pocket, just him. And now the rest of the time it's going to be the players. But when your whole team doesn't make as much as one player for the Mets, something's wrong. Something's wrong.
You need a salary cap, but that also requires a
You
salary
need a
floor.
salary
And that's why they don't do it, because they don't want to have a salary floor.
Salary floor, they need it. Yeah.
Bill
What's up,
Brown.
Philip Reynolds? Reds won today. Oh, okay. They won another.
That's news.
That is news. They put some points. I mean, they put some runs up on the Cubs.
I think didn't Votto finally start putting some numbers up?
Who is that?
Votto, did he finally?
Joey Votto. Yeah, the biggest jerk in Cincinnati.
Oh, no,
He's a jerk, man.
All right.
He's a piece of garbage. Joey Votto is a piece of trash.
He's
I don't
all
still
about-
I don't still
It's
have
all about the kids, Rob.
I
It's all
don't
about
still
the
have
kids.
my trash dump of the week, but he would be trash dump of the year.
He's hitting 162 now.
Yeah. Kind of like Jericho Green. He said, "My bitch of the year." Yeah, he was
Yeah, he had a few
yeah.
of them.
Oh, he had 3 of them. One of them
Yeah.
was that coach from Golden State. Yeah, he's a piece of trash too.
Kerr.
Steve Kerr?
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr likes to talk out and speak out on things that are convenient for him. But when he's asked a tough question about China, I don't talk about things I don't know about. Oh, really?
I don't know nothing about China. They're only just lining both of your pockets in the front and both of them in the back.
Yeah, Steve Kerr's an ass.
Yeah, he's
Most of the NBA is an ass. The Rays did something that pissed me off the other night. So, I won't get into it. But they turned their social media into this whole, they try to politicize everything.
The trolling shit just gets way out of hand with that too. So right now, is basketball your hot thing that you're really, really working on, that basketball game? Or is it something else you got on the table like, okay, this is what I'm really liking to play right now?
Right now, I'm mainly really focusing on basketball, and I'm focusing on Legends of Wrestling, and that's pretty much it.
Really? So you got the Legends of Wrestling too? Yeah.
Stratomatic.
Yeah, I have every
$100
set they've produced so far.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Very cool. It's a good game. It's fun. It costs a little bit, but man, the artist is really good at it too.
Yeah.
Better than Chris Davis from the Orioles going 0 for April. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Chris Davis. Did they finally turn him loose, or did he retire? Chris Davis retired.
I think they finally released him. He did. He's not on the roster anymore.
I don't think he is.
I'm on the DL thing for 12 years.
Yeah, Chris Davis.
Did you try second season football? Did you like it?
We're just reading up on it and stuff. Been looking at it, been reading up on it. Travis Wilson says yes. Legends of Wrestling, yes. I like it.
I played it some. I like it. I mean,
second season he's played some.
Yeah,
Keith's got it in his house. But yeah, we've been reading up on some of your notes and stuff that you got. Man, oh man, it's like you took serious notes and stuff. Did you play like season after season of it, and a lot of, you took a lot of it every time.
I did. There was a lot of stuff I did with it. I just it got to a point where it was like I have so many, and I wanted to play
burned
them
out.
Also, well, not even burned out. I just there's so much that I can't get to, and if I can't get to it, why not let someone else? And so I've been waiting on basketball for 3 years.
So History Maker Hoops or Highlight Maker Hoops. I apologize. Is well worth the investment.
For me, it is. Yeah, I mean, for me, I like it. It's not a score generator, so it's not like one of those, hey, like roll 2 dice and add this other. It gives you a narrative of a game, but you can play a game like Keith describes it. Think of it as watching the highlights, like watching SportsCenter, and the anchor is giving you the highlights. That's kind of what you go through. And then you still get all the scores. You can still generate
So
stats and things like
you
that.
look at a quarter and it might give you a score like 5-2 or something, and then you look at a chart and then it tells you what the score was.
So with the pro game, for example, you'll take 10 fast action cards, right? And you'll flip through the 10 fast action cards and you'll follow along as what you're supposed to do. And then at the end of those 10 fast action cards, quarter's over. And then whatever you are on the scoring grid, like you said, 5-2, you would look at the scoring grid and go, okay, the team with 5 has this many points. It's, they have 32 points at the end of the first quarter. And the team with 2 has, 19 points at the end of the first quarter. And then you start the second quarter. And it's fast moving. It's easy to pick up. It lets you play. The thing I want to do is I want to replay seasons or tournaments. So I don't want a game that's going to take me an hour and a half to play every single game because then I'm not going to be able to get through what I want to get through.
All right. What's up, P. Jet? Nice seeing you, bud.
How many different basketball games have you played, man? I was looking at the PT basketball or PT games. I don't know if anybody's know basketball.
I've obviously I know PT games. I know what you're talking about because I've seen some YouTube. I've not played it. I like SSG basketball. There is one that I think is really good too. It's called
and that's from Sideline Strategy Games site.
Yep. And that one is a really good value too. The quality you get. It's like Anthony. It's not Anthony Crooks's game, but think of what Anthony gives you with.
Is that like the where the cards have like 4 sides to them, or kind of like they're square shaped, and depending on how you have them turned, you get the.
No, I know what game you're talking about. I don't know the name, but I know what you're talking about.
It's a different game.
No, it's a different game.
Did somebody mention PTG game? Is that
PTG or something.
Okay.
So like this one too. This one's pretty good too, Keith. I don't know if you can see it.
Number
but that's a really good one.
Basketball Legends. Now, where'd you get that from?
That is off a website called Board Game Legends.
Saturday Legends. You know that box?
Yeah, same company. Yep, same company.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's Friday Night Legends, Saturday Legends, and then this football or basketball.
Everything is a team sheet too. Everything's a team sheet, so it's all real easy.
Okay.
Can you would you be willing to tell us how much it costs if we wanted to order it? Roughly.
The Basketball Legends?
Yeah.
So I think the game itself is $49, and then you get like 10 team sheets with that, and then you can order separate team sheets. Usually when I do it, I always kind of overinvest. So usually most of my orders are over 100 easily.
75 or $100.
Yeah. Like my History Maker Hoops is like 112.
I like games where at least your shots and stuff are resolved by dice rolls rather than flipping a card and seeing the number. I don't mind fast action cards as far as passing the ball around from one player to another, but when it comes to actually determining whether the shots are made and stuff, I like the dice.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's certain things like that's why I don't like PC games. A lot of guys play what they call tabletop games on the PC. I'm like, you're missing the whole point. Like,
right.
Like I like rolling the dice as well. There's not really a dice component to Highlight Maker Hoops. So if that is a deal breaker for you, then don't get it.
Wasn't there like a few ranges though, like where
0 to 100?
Like I saw cards where they have like a clank number on it. Or
like there's a few. Yeah, there's a few. Like you'll roll a die but it's not like every single time you're gonna roll a die to resolve a shot. Yeah. So there may be some times where it's like, hey, they're on the free throw line.
Talking a little bit of one, and the way that the fast action cards were used was a little bit unique in some way, and I'll have to revisit a video on how to play on it.
Watch Steve Towers' video. Steve Towers, with his video, his first playthrough, his demo quarter and his demo game. You literally, he plays it and explains it so well, you won't even have to read the rule book when you get the game. You'll know how to play. She getting pissed at the Phillies?
She's pissed. Somebody made an error.
You got to change this to adult audiences only.
Adult audiences only. Anybody under 21 that's in here right now, get your asses out. So you two folks.
It's not because of us.
Of course not. Are you fucking kidding me? No. This is made for TV shit right here. You gotta watch my wife's fucking language. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we have time. We really do. We've had a good time this week.
PTG. It's
we've been playing bowling this week.
It's
Bowlerama?
PT Games, I guess is what it's called. There's a website, and they got football, I think. Let me see what all they got.
Hey, is that real quick too, Keith? While you're looking that up, is PJ? I can't see the chat because I don't have the chat up on my screen because I'm on my phone.
Right. Okay.
Oh, Hockey Bones. The same company that does Hockey Bones does this.
Okay, so PJ is the one that posts the hockey videos.
Posted what?
Hockey video.
He posts.
He used to
a lot of hockey videos, right?
I know he doesn't do APA hockey.
Yeah.
Don't ask him about it. APA hockey.
No. It wasn't APA. It was he did a Hockey Blast, and he's done Hockey Bones and another one, I think. But PJ had really good. I don't even know if they were meant to be tutorials. But I remember watching a few of his videos.
Unreal that does a lot of hockey stuff too. I think with Hockey Bones.
What's that one I got rid of? I just did not like it. It was in one of those big ass cards. Hockey. No. All in the crease. Oh shit! What was it called? Somebody help me out there, guys. It was those big cards, and each one of them had a whole team on it.
Oh, somebody just mentioned that.
I had that game. I had that game. Yes, I know.
Did you like it or you didn't like it?
I did it first, and then I got
Hockey Blast.
It got to be too. It was too simple.
Not Hockey Blast. No, that's the played game.
Not Hockey Blast.
No,
it wasn't Hockey Blast. It was something else. You get it off a website that looked like it was made in 25 years ago.
I know when you're talking about.
The little cards won't really make.
Yeah, they're like
big old straight, not big bell.
And you get referred to by a letter or something.
Not NC decrease. It's not out, but shootout hockey.
Shootout hockey.
Yes, that's it. Shootout hockey. That's what it was. Yes.
PJ got it. Yeah, shootout. I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
PJ made a video on that too.
Yeah,
so, PJ, you make great videos. You should do it again if you're even thinking about it.
And me and
we played a little bit with
we actually played a little bit of Apple hockey this week.
It looks okay. The thing with APA is, and I don't understand it, why their games are so darn expensive. It seems like they would want to hook more people in to come in and buy the games to start with at a more affordable price or something, but everything is so darn expensive.
APA seems so cumbersome. It seems like there's just so much you have to do. There's one piece of activity. Yeah. Like I've never got into APA because of that. I was just like, you got to do 15 charts to resolve one thing. Like I don't have time for this.
Yeah, that's me, bro. That's me. You got 18 pages of charts, and then that doesn't do it for me. And like I say, if you watch my video watching APA hockey, I played it for at least 3.5 minutes before I threw the son of a bitch down, and I was like, I need to get a place to live in order to resume videos. Ask me about APA. He said, PJ's still looking for a place. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. Every place is going up in price now. They're all bumping their prices up. Yeah. And we won't say why. We won't give anybody the credit for the price of housing going up.
And strongest best wishes for recovery for ID
Juster. ID Juster. We found that he has cancer.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's got what's it?
In your
it's not thorax. It's
thyroid.
Thyroid cancer. Yeah. So he's going through a lot right now. He just announced it on his channel earlier in the week. So we definitely will send our best wishes out to him. Yeah. Ron Juckett is just recovering from COVID. Our best wishes to him. Alan Shaw has been down with COVID for 6 weeks now. He's been coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing, and he just can't get rid of the cough. He got back on the channel today. I see he did a video today, and it is. That's a good thing. Mm-hmm. It's a toss-up between APA and Bones for which one I dislike more. Oh, PJ says.
Well, what is it now with Bones? What about Bones? Ken Castro says Bones is his number one.
Okay.
But he said there's a high learning curve.
Now, Matt, do you have Bones?
No. I only had Shootout and Hockey Blast.
All right. Pidgeot, tell us why Bones sucks so bad, or why you say
Probably
it sucks.
because he probably think it's too cumbersome or something. I would imagine.
Yes, Ranger says Pidgeot. Do tell us.
I think there's a lot of chart references and stuff you'd have to make in that one too.
Yeah, that just got on my nerves. I was just flip flopping around. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, because the way Ken Castro described it takes quite a while to learn it.
And you said Hockey Blast. You like what's the other one?
Man, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I had Hockey Blast and Shootout Hockey. I ended up not really liking Shootout Hockey. Hockey Blast was okay. Again, the issue with Hockey Blast for me was the card switching. I was like, man, this is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And I love Keith. I love his designs. I think Keith is the most creative tabletop game creator, designer there is. But there's just some things I'm like, I don't have time to do this. Not that it's a bad game. It just
you haven't really found,
what I'm looking for.
You haven't really found yourself a hockey game you really, really like then.
No, I have not.
Me neither. I'm the same way. I'm the same damn way. I want to make it a basic thing where you can pass it from one person to the other in hockey.
Missing a lot of
and
features.
Where you don't have to go looking for, if this is a good dice roll or whatever, that's a successful pass. If it's not, it's picked off or whatever. And every 3 dice rolls, maybe 30 seconds or a minute, however way you want to do it, I don't care.
Yeah.
But my Lord, every dice roll, okay, now I got to go from page 12 to 18. And then if this and if that and if that means then that's successful. But otherwise, if not, then go to page 15.
And then try to determine whether or not
it just gets
a minor penalty is a coincidental penalty, and then if it's not, then you got to check something else on all the players.
But all those things are exact reasons why game design is so difficult. Because when it's so difficult because when you can find something that fits what you're looking for, but gives you and encapsulates everything that's part of the game.
And
that's a really good game designer.
Trying to do is get every little facet in there somehow.
PGet says this: Bones doesn't have breakaways. It doesn't have loose pucks. It doesn't have great passes. Doesn't have great saves. Doesn't have more than 1 rebound. Doesn't have individual defense checks. So that was his reason. And he only has about 7 reasons there why he doesn't like Bones. But
that almost sounds like the thing with Apple where you only need a running back and a quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen ID gestures?
The APA cards are pointless. I mean, why do we need defensive linemen and offensive? He's right, though. I mean, as much as I poke fun at ID gesture, he's right in that sense.
Yeah. And the thing is, me and you, it's not like I want to make it to where I don't want to recreate the wheel. I just want to make it where my left defenseman can pass it to my right winger, and we can go up the ice, and I can pass it to my centerman and have a chance to make a goal or get it picked off, and they may be able to do a breakaway or maybe a 2-on-2 or whatever.
And it does have that, but it's just it's a little bit cumbersome.
It is
because then you got that ODAI number. You got to add a certain number of results that go into looking at the result on your main chart and everything. So
it's
and I think that's what I mean. Again, no one has really, to me, successfully captured like a perfect way to recreate hockey or soccer on the tabletop. But I do think that Keith has the best model so far, because he creates that narrative, and that is what's so good about his games. I mean, that's why I really, really like play. But hold me open.
Soccer Blast is a pretty solid design.
Soccer Blast is different from Hockey Blast. It really is because
you got
the corner kicks. You've got the like if there's sideline battles and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Have you got Soccer Blast?
Yeah, well, I did. I remember. I think I sent you as one of the first giveaways. I sent you that with the bat and everything in it. Remember?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I already had it, and I already was playing it, so somebody else ended up with it. Yeah, I ended up.
Yeah.
Yeah, APMA tried to fit the sport of hockey into their existing template for baseball. Just doesn't work, says PJ. Saying that they're trying to fit a hockey game into the work of a baseball game in the same type of way, I guess. So, and the
That's
ball,
kind of lazy.
huh?
That's kind of lazy development because then you're trying to. You're saying you don't want to put in the time to develop a new engine.
In the bowl set, I had 85% of the centers had equal neutral face-off ratings. Yeah, that would suck. Yeah. Doesn't have position of shots on the ice, and face-offs aren't specific enough. Yeah. I just, like you say, Matt, I think it's going to be very, very difficult for anybody to get a game that I can represent on my channel that I'm proud of to say, look, I'll play this damn thing 5 days a week. Because I've yet to find it. And it's not a down on anybody because I don't think I could create it. Do you think you could create
no. Yeah, that's why I don't have the answer.
All right. All the ups in the world to anybody that gives an effort because I couldn't do it. But just for me to play and want to play, it just doesn't work. But
Has
a lot of people love
played strat hockey by any chance?
Have you ever tried strat hockey, Matt?
No. Strat's another really expensive one. I'm focusing on. I did strat football, and it was an expensive order, and you get 6 friggin' teams. That's it.
Yeah.
You get 6 teams in your order.
Shit,
out with your order.
Out of hockey, you don't get the 4.
Well, no, I don't mean with your order. I mean when you order a set like a season, you get 6 teams. You don't get all the teams. So
really?
You order the game.
Right.
And then they charge you and then you order a season and you get 6 teams for the season. So what about the other 26 teams?
Wow. They don't even create those teams. They do
for the PC version, but I don't.
Yeah, but I don't want to play a tabletop game on my PC. I want to roll the dice, like you said, Keith. I want to roll the dice. Like I don't. It ruins it. It ruins the experience for me.
And they don't print the 6 teams? Is that all they print out?
I think after they've been around, maybe for the current season, most current, you might get them all. But I'm going to look.
Yeah, like I have the 94 season, I think, and I got 6 teams. That's what I got. And it tells you that. I went back. I misread when I first ordered, but when I got it, I was like, what the hell is this? So I went online. And I was like, oh, it does say you only get 6 teams. But then I looked at all the other seasons. They're all 6 teams. I'm like, they have one season that gives you all the teams.
Yeah.
And it was 1968, and they sold out. They're not even printing it anymore.
Strat only gives you 6 carded teams in retro hockey seasons. The rest are on PDF, and they look lousy. That's what PJ says.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Well, and folks, look, that's why we come on the channel. We're not here to rip anybody a new ass. We really aren't. But we do like to tell you whether it's something we would play daily. Matt tells you straight up.
And then you only get so many players, and it looks like you have to pay another $12 to get the additional players.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
And you pay $40 for shipping if you want it shipped expedited shipping. Like
$40 for shipping.
That's what I paid because I wanted it quick. It's like I was still pissed at myself.
And they only print 6 teams in retro football strat seasons.
Cards per team.
And they don't even offer PDF because the cards are double-sided. How about that?
Yeah.
So strat football 6 teams and no PDF.
And I know Tabletop Sports Delaware gave a website called Moonlight Graham Marketplace. He has a bunch of like retro card sets where you can get the other teams, and he does it for hockey and mainly baseball, but he has it for football too. But his prices are outrageous because the stuff's out of print. Yeah. So it's like, oh yeah, I got the 97 season for $250. I'm like, what?
Who's that selling?
What?
Who sells that?
It's the website. Whoever this Moonlight Graham guy, he lives in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
No, from that movie.
From Field of Dreams. Yeah, it's called Moonlight
Strat hockey still gives you 17 skaters like they did in 1978, but now hockey dresses 18 skaters, so you have to buy additional players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and basketball, you get 12 players per team.
12 per team in basketball. They dress 15 every game now. Most teams do. Yeah, that's crazy shit. That is crazy. Man, oh man. Yeah. So we're going to try. I'm going to start trying to have some bowling on my channel. I know how to play it. May even have bowling tournament on here. I may start a week from Sunday, do it like a Sunday afternoon thing. Moonlight Graham is Chris Rosen. He's a reseller of old Strat sets. Chris Rosen. Thank you, PJ. But they used to have PBA tours on Sunday afternoon, like 2 o'clock. What's up, Dwayne Marks? And they used to have Pro Bowlers tour on and stay on for like 2 hours. I'm thinking about maybe doing like 4 bowlers, let them bowl, and then have a semifinal match. Have a semifinal match, then the finals match, and or maybe even start with 8 and do it. Doesn't take long. Still do. I didn't catch exactly what Dwayne's talking about. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to start maybe playing some bowling-rama. We'll see what happens with that. I hope it's successful. We're definitely me, Matt, and my man Keith here. We're not here to down anybody.
No.
Oh, they still have PBA on TV. All right. We're not here to down anybody. We're just here straight up to tell you whether we would play this or whether we would not play that. I mentioned there's no way in hell that I could go out here and make a hockey game, create it, and that I'll say it this way. If I could create a hockey game that I would sit and play for 5 days in a row, I would be a millionaire because I'm that damn finicky to where if it was something I like to play, I believe I could get it to the world, and the world would like to play it. But I'm that damn finicky, and Matt seems to be like, I'm not saying you're finicky, but it looks like you're really, really looking for the right niche for you to really be able to pick up exactly what you want to in hockey.
Yeah, because I would love to have one. It's just, and that's why I do a lot of, like, when I send you stuff to give away. That's why I just don't have the time to put into like a project. So what's the point of it just sitting there? But someone else could use it.
In 5 games from 5 different companies to find out there's one that you really like, and then you're going to have 4 of them that just sit there and collect dust. You kind of want to know what you're buying before you get it.
Matt, it says right here, have you played inside the crease?
No, but I've ordered from that company because I have Inside the Cup, and I used to play their football game, not Inside Blitz, their other one, Big Play Football. So I am familiar with them.
Yeah.
But again, there's a couple things too. I don't want to say I'm a lazy gamer, but like I cut out 39 teams today from the homebrew college basketball set for History Maker Hoops, Highlight Maker Hoops.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to do this again for another 2 days. Like I have all these other team sheets that I need to cut, and I'm like, I don't want to cut it. I want to play the game. So, I also need a game that gives me like the stuff organized. Like, hey, if I get into the
basketball game, replay basketball is probably the best one I've come across.
Replay, I was close to getting replay. I ended up going with SSG though. I really liked SSG and their the quality of the cards. And then they all came together, so that was good too. SSG is a really good product.
Inside the Cup, Inside the Cup golf. How you rate it?
So I really like it. I haven't played it as much as when I first got it, but it's a really good golf game.
Absolutely love it.
But here's the thing: the lack of courses makes it really hard for me to do anything but one-offs, and I'm very much I need a goal when I do something. You know what I mean? Like I can't just play a one-off and hit Highlight Maker Hoops. I need a project, whether it's tournament season.
How many courses have you got?
I don't think I only have the 3, and there's 6. I think I'm missing 3 courses, but 6 courses even doesn't.
I understand.
It's not enough.
I got you. Alan's. I can hook you up with Alan. He's got some free PDFs of ones he actually created. When I say that,
I have one of those. The Royal St. George. Right?
Yes, Royal St. George.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually got my home course right here where I just play beating around the bush course, 9 holes. He's got that one too.
That's cool.
So yeah, it's really cool.
You know, I'll send Alan some pounds, some Great British pounds if he can create one of my home courses in Tampa. That'd be cool.
What you do is this: you tell him the name of your course. If he can get a picture of over top, he did all that from overhead views and going on websites and checking it out. He spent. Now, what you need to do is this: you can help him out from different places on the course. Decide what iron shot you need in that. I helped him out with that with my home course, and he was like, "Okay, I'll do all the layout of it, and then Rob, you go ahead and put in the numbers and stuff." So it's kind of like filling the blanks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a paint by numbers. He's gonna be able to get the looks.
When you go play the course and figure out how far back you can hit this, and this successfully, and then he'll be like, "Okay, here it is to you, Matt. I'm gonna send it to you. You fill in the blanks for me, and then get it back to me. And then I'll print it." And I'm telling you, man, he's not a minus or a. He's an A+ guy. Does it? I'm serious. He has mentioned. He mentions him on the website. Chris.
Oh yeah, well, Royal St. George's, the one you sent me was really, really good. Like it was impressive work.
And he did my home course. Like I say, it's just an amateur. Pretty much, some of those pros can go 7, 8 under through 9 holes on my course, and it's because it's easy because I've actually shot close to par myself. So it's a lot of fun to play something once in a while. That's not going to be at the end of the day. If you got 10 golfers, all of them will be over par. You get tired of that shit.
Yeah.
So I like to have some of them actually play really well. So I will see to it that you get some course. Hang tight after we get off the air here. Okay, hang with me for a minute. You guys, thanks so much for joining us tonight. For me, for Matt, for Keith. Keith's going to be
next time you see me, I'll be back home with
cats. Next time you see Keith, he's going to have a cat on top of his head and one on his lap. He'll be.
I don't know about that, but
you might have one on your head. Might have two one on each shoulder. You have the nice cat and the evil cat, each one on his shoulders. But he'll be back home.
It won't be like Harris's
little bitch,
little bastard.
Oh yeah, little bastard. That's right. He used to call that cat little bitch, and then found it was a guy. So once he found it was a guy cat, he calls it a little bastard now. So Keith will be back. Keith will be back in Louisiana, guys, and he'll be working
back into the airport about this time tomorrow night.
Right. So we'll be trying to have him on sometime this week live, and he's already given you. If you missed the earlier video this week, he already rated the chili, so he's not going to rate it a second time.
Did I like it?
I'm not going to tell you whether you liked it or not. If you don't remember that shit, you don't remember a whole lot about it. He's been drinking too much. Yeah, no, he's really not. We haven't been drinking hardly at all. But we're going to go ahead and catch it in the Phillies game before my wife has a heart attack in there. She's screaming so damn loud. It's funny as shit, but I know you guys enjoy it. Matt, thanks so much for joining us tonight. And, keep playing some games. That way, when we come back with you again, you can tell us what you got going on. I'm going to get Bowlerama going more on my channel. If you're not a bowling fan, you're probably not going to want to watch much. And then maybe soon.
It's a game that moves along.
It does move along pretty well. And then maybe one day we can get me and Matt versus each other on Inside the Cup, one of the golf courses. Maybe we can play 18 holes or something. How's that sound?
Yeah, we can.
All right, you got your own dice tower. I got my own dice tower. We can roll, and we can show it off, and we can do that. So, for Matt, for Keith, my name is Rob. Thank you guys so much for joining the broadcast, and we will talk to you again soon. God bless.
Good night, all. Hey, Dwayne.
Bye-bye.